Alright, let's do our animation now. Let's pre-compose our room actually. That's not a bad idea. This is a new thing for you guys. After you selected all that, you can actually go in composition or pre-compose it. Or you can actually right-click here and say pre-compose. And it will pre-compose it. So you want to move all attribute into the new composition. You see the option to place currently selected object. So that works pretty well. And you click, and let's call it walls. And you click OK. Alright, so now you have a room made of that if you need to. So you can double click on it and adjust it manually, and you have your main composition that is cleaner than it should be, and that it was before. Now let's go back to the layers, create a new shape layer, and let's make a sphere of a certain color so we can see it. Now red, let's make it a light blue so we can see it well. Okay, so we go add ellipse, and then we're gonna go add fill. All right, and it was red, so hold on, let me change it in its option right here. Click OK. All right, so pretty simple. I made it pretty big for now, so we can see it. Let me scale it so it's round though. That works pretty well. Right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to animate it on every wall. So let's grab it right here. Let's say we're going to throw it here, maybe right there. Oops. Well, that needs to be moved down actually. I apologize for that. So let's go into the wall right here and bring the floor down a lot more, like that. So all right. So now let's go back to my shape right here. So what we can do is we can go right here, hit it there, hit it down here, go back in the back and go forward right there. Okay, so we're going to key that in multiple axes. So we want to make sure this layer is a 3D layer. All right, that's very important. And we can go into transform now, and we have all our positioning. Okay, rotation, anywhere we need it, orientation also, and obviously our positioning. Okay, so, and that's far front of the positioning. So let's start at 0 actually right here, how it was. Let's key the position right there. And let's go to just a couple frame. We are going to zoom in a little bit. Well, not that much though. And we are going to, let's say, make our first key here and go really, really fast to the other key right there. And then go, and we can adjust that after anyway. And we go right here. Let's say right there. And then we are going to use that one after that, all right, to go in the back. So we go right here, and I am going to go, all right, like that in the back, and I am going to move it a little bit so it bounces right there. Okay, then I'm going to go back and I'm going to go right at us. So we put in the positioning. I'm going to come back and go really right at us so it's big actually, and I'm going to bring it up and a little bit sideways. Oops, sorry, that's the scaling, I apologize. And move it a little bit right here. That looks pretty good. Even bigger, so it feels really that it's bouncing on that camera very much. Alright, so let's look at that quickly. Bang, bang, bang. Let's play it fast. All right, now that we're right here, it might be a little fast, we'll adjust that after. Right here, we are going to go back to 0 and go right there on that wall. So let's see that. And after that, we're just going to go back to that position we were at the beginning. Grab it. Actually, not that way. Move it up. Right, so we should have a loop basically. Let me zoom out. That will play. Zoom in. Alright, so we have a ball bouncing in all the way. It's a little fast, so let's slow it down. It's a good. That's a good way to work it out. So let's put it, let's say right there. And let's grab these and move them a little bit past like that. Grab the next one and move them more like that. And you do that with all of them, kind of rebalance the timing on it. And rebalance that right here. Let's look at it. It's better already. I know it's kind of a weird one now, but we need to adjust now the way the curve looks like. It's a little not flat enough. All right, it would bounce quicker right here. There's no circular motion in that one. So let's straight up those first of all. Better already. All right, let's me adjust. Right here, that should look okay. Let's look at that now. See, it's going faster from the back to the front because he has less time to do that for the distance. So let's move that and speed up a little bit at the beginning. Right here. So as you can see, you're hitting every wall now. It's not just a 2D ball bouncing, it's a 3D ball bouncing.